What's up, everybody? Hello, chat. Hey, Twitch. Hi. Hello, hey, Twitch people. I'm Tokyo Machine, and today, wow, and today we're going to be talking about your music, your stuff, and hopefully it's nice. It's a nice time. Hey everybody. I hope you're good. You have a good time. And thanks for the bonks. Haven't even started. And I feel so bloated, dude. I need to. I'm gonna sit down sooner than later. And I just washed my mask and I forgot to use fabric softener, and it's not what it's. Wow. All right. Cool. Yeah, sure. No problem. What speakers we using? We are using Yamaha's HS8s. The HS8s from the Yamaha. Yeah. Oh, is the music too loud? I think the music's a bit too loud. This is better. Wouldn't it make sense for the Tiny Bonk to be 500 points? It would absolutely make sense. However, there's a lot of things on this stream that just don't, and I like that. One of those things is, why do we even have bonks? Like the fuck is that? I mean, but it's whatever. It's just how this stream has evolved over the past half a decade. Holy shit. Toki, the best Toki with space laces, says Toki fan 122. Yeah. Right. Thank you for that. Dr. Hash Brown. We got Dr. Hash Brown, we got DJ Train's Transponder. Transponder? Like the thing from where Chandler Chandler works at? No, that's from no, I'm confusing things here. Transponder, no. We got first time chatters, Avia, aka Imutune. Cool. You ready for the Pitbull bootleg? Says Raf Wave Music. Fuck no. I'm never ready. I'm not ready for your guys' stuff. I'm never ready. Let me just say that. I am never ready for your music. Especially when like, we'll see. Well, maybe today is different. How's my day been? Busy. I bit off more than I could chew in my life, man. I took on so many businesses and now I'm stuck. Too many companies. too many startups. I'm fucked, dude. Yeah. I took 2 preemptive Dookie Cannon with the clutch. Dookie Cannon says, I took 2 preemptive ibuprofens in your honor, Toki. Are you proud? Yes. That's how you do it, dude. I'm having a time today. This mask has shrunk in the washing. It's not what it used to be. It smells weird because when you take out when you take out your laundry out of the fucking dryer, too late, like way too late. It's like you fucked up right there. Like as soon as your laundry is dry, take it out of the dryer if you have a dryer, of course, like a tumble dryer. Guy Arthur with a reset. Welcome. The Arthur of the Guy. The Guy Arthur from Guy from Guy Arthur. The company. The band. 61 months. What? Shit, dude. That's big. That's some good shit right there. Hope you got some tunes for the feedback thing. I air dry my mask, says Coalmine. That's, Yay. Excuse. We got Coalmine with a resub. We got Devil Bane with a resub. With Prime. Awesome. Devil Bane says, if you take your laundry out of the dryer, roll around in it like a cat on acid, best feeling up. Dude, yes. Especially in the morning. Like, just in general. Warmth in the morning, as soon as you wake up, especially if it's a school day. Just warm water. Just open up the tap as soon as you wake up and you know you have to go to work or school. And just touching warm water. It's just like, I don't want to move. I just want to stay here in this bathroom. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially on a work day or a school day or whatever. It's like a whole meme, isn't it? This is too low. There we go. Especially in a cold weather, so you are left sick in the bed for the next 6 days. Yup. What's the weather like there where you guys are right now? I'm curious. Tell me, chat. Let's find out something about each other. DJ Transponder, are we going to be on last week's feedback that were caught short, or are we resubmitting? Every single stream, we are resubmitting. Every single stream. Because more often than not, in the previous stream, well, on the current stream, sometimes there are just the people who were there last week, or the last stream, they're just not there anymore. So we definitely want to keep it active. We want to keep it current. We got 101 and raining. We got WP 101 in the chat as well. We got 40 Fahrenheit. Foggy sad, says Hash Brown. 1,000 grams, says Toki. Okay. 7 degrees Celsius, 11 p.m. Croatia. Quebec, from Toki Fan. It's 63 Fahrenheit here. 89 Fahrenheit. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, Hong Kong, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to wait. Let's listen to it again. Yeah. 68, 20C, 132. What? That's impossible. You would die. Ukraine, 6 degrees, 28 Celsius. First time chat from Venice Touring. Hey Toki, greetings and love from Finland. Welcome to a Tokyo Machine stream. If you don't know what we're going to be doing today, it's this. SoundClouds. Jackpot Trackbot. Something you've been all waiting for the whole week because I failed to stream the past 2 days. On Monday and Wednesday. Don't ask me why. Never update OBS before the f***ing stream. Okay, just never do it. Like, it's gonna ask you to do it. Just say, chill. I'll do it after the stream. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I had to revert. I had everything ready. It was gonna be the best stream ever. We had dancers. We had confetti. We had bubble machines. If you don't know what's happening, exclamation point. No, don't do exclamation. Don't type in any commands in the chat. Don't do it. I'm just gonna say it. You don't have to type in shit. SoundCloud feedback. If you're a music producer and you are in this chat right now and you own a SoundCloud account and you make songs sometimes on it, I mean on your computer, but then you put it on SoundCloud. Do it, and we will listen to them on stream. It's like a thing where, like we'll play it. Like check it out. I'll pull the lever, right, and then your song might be raffled. Like it might be raffled, and you like. We might listen to it, and I will just talk about it, and I'll tell you what to fix about it. And if you have a phone, there's a little app that I made specifically for this. It's whatever. I don't care. TokyoMachine.live. Enter it right now. And be on standby, just like Epic233 just now said in the chat. Be on standby because the submissions are about to open. And once they do, you will have about, I don't know, 20 minutes to submit your songs. Even if it's a private link, it's fine. I'm going to reveal the link to everybody. It's going to be on stream. It's whatever. Ejon Gray with a gifted 1 month tier 1 sub. Thank you, Ejon. Respect, bruv. So yeah, once again, TokyoMachine.live. And we're going to be doing some music feedback. You might have seen music feedback around on other streams. It's a trend. Okay? It's not like it's been done before. Like a decade ago. Some people have been doing it a decade ago. Interesting times a decade ago. Xylokill says, why did I lose my clip badge? Damn. Devil Bang! With a gifted one community sub gift right now. Thank you, Devil Bane. So yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna open submissions. You guys ready? If you have any links, go to tokyomachine.live. And I'm about to check it out. I don't know if you know this, but like I made it so that whenever you hover over some of these, it like there's a sound, but it's always a different pitch every time you hover. Just it's whatever. Like it's I don't care. You know what I mean? I decided, let's do that. It's cool. Submissions are open. If you're a music producer, go to tokyomachine.live. Authenticate with Twitch. Don't worry, I'm not gonna steal your data. I'm only gonna steal your avatar and your Twitch username. And everybody's gonna steal your song because it's unreleased. So anybody can just be like, nah, that's my song now. Oh, that one on Tokyo Machine's stream? I liked it. It's my song now. Anyone can do it. I'm just saying. There's a risk. In this economy? I mean, this happens. It happens all the time. Dr. Hash Brown says, you don't want mine, trust. What the f... Bro. Red Devil. With mother in 20 community subs from Red Devil. Holy sh**. The absolute OG. Make some noise for Red Devil in the chat. Shout out. Red Devil, thank you so much, dude. Absolutely love it. I can't believe you do this. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, deserved bonk. We're also, by the way, something I haven't mentioned. We're also gonna, pretty soon, we're gonna have something called the Gigabonk. I'm just saying. It's whatever. Like I said, I don't care. You know what I mean? Macro bonk. Nano bonk. Dude, nano bonk, bro? Can you imagine? Fucking... Pico bonk. Asian Gray with a one gifted Subaroni. Thank you so much, man. Submissions are open. As of right now, we got 19 people with their beautiful songs. 19 songs in a raffle schmaffle. If you're a music producer. Huh. Exclamation point. No. What? Yeah, sure. Exclamation point SoundCloud. Exclamation point raffle. Exclamation point submit. Exclamation point feedback. Just pick your poison. It will lead you to the same place anyway. TokyoMachine.live. And it's an app that I made. It's whatever, dude. I don't care. Kindred Music with a first-time chat. Well, I have nothing right now, but thanks for the sub, Red Devil. Yes. I thank Red Devil for that too. Absolutely. By the way, check out Red Devil on Spotify. Cause holy f***, I didn't know. Shout out Red Devil. Shit is wild. Like, I'm honored. I'm low-key starstruck. Someone's in a good mood. Fucking, yeah. I mean, life is good, man. Life is good sometimes. Bladder Dash Official says, that's the first time I heard about Red Devil making music. Yep. Didn't want to out him, but just him. It's the same name, so I mean... Yoy. Excuse. Oh wow, you guys are playing slots on the thing on these guys, the little fellas. Yoy, god damn it. Excuse me for the yoys. I should know better. And also I gotta lose some goddamn weight. Check it out. Like, what is this? What is this? And look at the hump. Look at the hunch. Fucking hell. I thought paying for the gym membership is enough, but actually you have to go there too. What's the like? Ejon Gray with another gifted subaroni with cheese. Artistic MD, that's why I try to wear baggy clothes. You know what? I might need a baggy clothes right about now, just for today. Do I have a baggy clothes? No, nothing. I kind of need like a wardrobe off camera here. It would be so dope where I could just like pick a clothing piece, pick a piece of clothing. But I gotta go to a whole different room for that. We got yeah, we got official pregnant Toki. That's right. Is pregnant a no-no word on Twitch? It could be. I don't fucking like Twitch. I don't know. Just saying. I don't want. Yeah, it's end of that. Never mind. Red Devil and Ejon battle to the top gifted. Oh, I should probably have like a one of these. Like I used to have this around I was itchy. I used to have this around COVID. I would have like a top gifters like a top donator, top subscribers, top cheerers. Yeah, it wasn't a overlay. It was like a high score board. That's what it was. I think I have it still somewhere. It's just not implemented in this particular stream. Not to get too meta with you guys. WP101, wait, what was this? Hype chest? I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open the hype chest. Let's go. Cat scare emote and golden kappa for 24 hours? Bro, I'm posting that. Out of that right now. Choo choo. Damn. That's fun. Kindred Music, this is one of the highest production quality streams I've ever seen. Good lord! And it took me 2 whole days to prepare it. Holy fuck. I guess it's form over matter. It's whatever. Xylo Kill with 100 biddies, top cheer, and 100 biddies more for Pregnant Man. Very good. WP101. Oh no, that's from WP. I'm stupid. All right, we're gonna have the raffle schmaffle active for another 10 minutes, let's say. Cool? For the one and only Jackpot Trackpot. Cool Keith 32 says, I want to bonk him. Well, what are the odds? Hey Azo, just one submission allowed, right? Yes. There is one submission per user. That's how I made it. That's the restriction. But next stream you can do it again. That's the thing. You can only have one penned. It's called pending track. Once it gets reviewed, you can resubmit. But by that time, submissions will be closed anyway. So, Tiora HHH. First time catching a Toki stream. I feel a jackpot. Um. Ejan Gray says he is pregnant with modern talking wavetable from Massive. Look at him. I forgot what it sounded like. Isn't that insane? Something about a yoi. Cool. 5 more minutes until I close the submissions. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it sounds like a yoi. You have a Son 101? What the heck? Kindred Music asks, did you code that submission site yourself? As a matter of fact, I did. With the help of Cloud Code Sonnet, Cloud Sonnet 4 Opus 4.5 and Cursor. Again, yeah, but I did in about 3 days. Yeah. So I mean, these days you could just snap your finger and here you go, your own app, your own finance app, just for you, your own project management app. You need Notion? Notion. Just make your own. Kendrick Music says, I was gonna say Toki is better at music and React than no. Like, yeah, it is a Next.js platform thing. That's the framework, but I just told Claude Code what to do. But I mean, yeah, you do have to know something about coding. Like, you have to, know all the serverless platforms. You need to know all the API fucking keys, the environment variables, all that shit. How to deploy GitHub, fucking branches. I mean, you learn that in about like a couple weeks, from zero, basically. Worst part about vibe coding is the lack of knowledge when it comes to security, because like that, whew, just recently I patched the security thing on another project. That would have been a disaster if I didn't. And I wasn't even aware. How hard is coding? I don't know. It looks pretty hard. I don't code. Like I said, I'm just telling Cloud Code what to code. Asian Gray with another gifted sub-a-roni with mushrooms. Oh, Milk today? It's Milk's birthday today, bro. Happy birthday, Milk. I don't think she's here, but what are the odds that there's a Milk track playing right now? Let's go, dude. Exclamation point song. Make the room bigger, Toki. Let me just push that wall real quick. It doesn't move. Cool. All right, folks. God damn it. I'm out of here. Jackpot Trackpot. 25 submissions. You know what? I'm gonna sit down then. That was lovely. Yeah, it's a D. Is it? That's a D. I don't know if that was a D. Gigantify an emote? Asian Gray used 30 bitteronis? 25 submissions, that's right. We're definitely going to manage to go through at least 15 of them. It's not rigged, I promise. Testing 1 2 1 2 test 1 2 1 2. Cool. WP with a gifted Submaroni to Bill Vincent. Oh, is that Vincent? Vincent? That's him? It's your son? Cool. Welcome. Welcome, Vincent. I think we've heard a track from you the other day, I think. Also, you know what I realized? I'm way too close to the fucking mic because it's doing this. So I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, this is the volume of my voice that's gonna be for the remainder of the stream. Cool. No, yeah, I know. Xylokill, still no sub chances, no feedback if you're not here. Rules. Yeah, no feedback if you're not here has been implemented for sure. We check for the chatter inside the chat before we continue. But no sub luck because everybody's a fucking sub right now. Thanks to Red Devil and other people. Cool, let's do it, shall we? Pull the lever? Yeah? Should we do it? Okay, yeah? Cool, alright. Jesus. Sucker Punch, Whip, Vox by Kindred. I can't see the cursor, dude. I need to make it so that the cursor is like huge on my screen. Check it out. Forgot to close submissions. I'm gonna do that real quick. And crap. No, I can't. Can I go back now? Is that gonna work? You know what? I'm just gonna do it in. I'm just gonna hold up. I'll just do it on the in the database directly because I don't want to risk. I changed the database to say false rather than true, and it's now closing the submissions. I don't know why. That's a good goddamn track, though. Damn. Talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. I love the intro. The vibe is just immaculate. The problem is the vocal comes in and like the elements underneath it don't really let it punch through. The problem though is this track was uploaded f***ing 2 years ago, so. Actually, the 888 man, no, you didn't miss the deadline. The submissions are still open because I'm a f***ing idiot, and I'm gonna close them as soon as I'm done with this track. I think the little like a shimmery ARP that you have in the background, like it happens from the very beginning of the drop. You might want to postpone that until the later part of the drop. Because you want the main grittiness and the main ballsiness of the bass line kind of to punch through for the first half. Same with this little ARP here. Same with the like a little lead melody here. It's kind of early. Like let it wait 4 more bars. I feel like you have so many cool things happening with the bass line itself that you want to kind of showcase it for the first at least 16 bars of the drop. Or at most, rather. Okay, there's certain elements that do not trigger a sidechain, or at least like the, for example, there was a little impact here. Whatever that is, I think it was like a tom impact. Kind of weird because then it has like a reverse swoop and it ends on like a 0, like you can hear the click when the sample ends. It's kind of jarring. You might want to fix that. Yeah, submissions are still open because I'm a silly goose and you can still submit a track. But within the next 5 minutes they're not going to be, so. TokyoMachine.live. I should have a goddamn, I should have like above me, like a little thingy where it says like, hey, if you want to submit a track, go to TokyoMachine.live. Although, I need to find like maybe like in the middle somewhere, like on, like in the center, so that, because like there's, the alerts are going to show up in the top left corner. I'll think about it. Yeah, like a little pop-out, or just something that's always there, at least for when I'm on the SoundCloud view. Pinned. Pins is also a solution. This is so cool, man. Yeah, the vocal doesn't punch through. Oh my god, yeah, Trackspacer's gonna fix everything about this vocal punching through. Also, I feel like the kick should be punching through a little bit more. Maybe it should be louder, or rather everything else should be a little bit more, like maybe 2 decibels more quiet, like 1.8 decibels. That last snare was kind of dull. And it entered with a sidechain duck, and it's kind of weird. I would add like a shit ton of reverb on it so that it just kind of like rings out over the breakdown, like a. But this is nice. I like the little atmospheric parts. This is awesome. I love this part. Again, same problem with the vocal. This hi-hat, it kind of comes, or like the ride hi-hat thing, it kind of comes in out of nowhere. In general, for music like this, you don't want to reveal your full drum set that you're going to be using on the drop right before the drop. Whereas in your situation, you got the whole snare going on here too. Like low pass filtered snare just for the build up. Kind of weird to have that despite using it in the drop. Like I would use some sort of different kind of percussion segment here. Not segment, sequence. Fuck yeah, dude. I love... This is what I always talk about. A pause being louder than a sound sometimes. Like, and this is a perfect example here. Like this little... On the fake out. Zap. Sometimes you got a little dissonant note here, right? Like this one. That note. I'm not sure. Something's wrong about it. Like it's yeah, there's something that's not right about it. It's hard for me to tell. There's like A sharp, and it's like it doesn't feel like an A sharp on the low end when it comes to the sub here. Cloak! Official with Prime for 2 months. Thank you, Cloak. Welcome. What's up, Just Evan? Welcome. Yeah, the kick also needs a little more low end, maybe. Although nowadays it's not necessary. Food X Music with a first time chat. Yeah, again, that fucking hit here. But, I mean, it's kind of a copy-paste from the first drop, isn't it? The first kick, it kind of enters out on, like, I'm pretty quiet here. Yeah, kind of weird. It's like this wow, this little filtered saw wave here kind of was maybe too loud and then overlapped, and some sort of zero crossing issue here with the kick just not being loud enough here. I'm not sure what that is. That vocal needs way more high end, bro. Very good. This is so good, though. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is so good, though. I honestly think this has like a AA label potential. What's with the fact that it's a 2-year-old upload, though? Hope the pointers help. XOXO. Gossip Toki. I mean, yeah. You're welcome, Kindred. I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna close the submissions before I make another fucking silly mistake of not doing that. Close submissions right now. Good. Okay, 30. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's see. 6 years ago, dude. Why am I? Who am I gonna give the pointers to? Oh wait, that's me. Sucks. I hate it. Whoa. Talur! Whoa, what the shut up! Talur! Aldebaran! I don't know, like it's extremely interesting. This is gonna sound pretty ethnic, I can already tell. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm ready. Holy shit. Okay, I'm ready. Ishan Gray with a gift. Orgies with a first-time chat. That's the person's name. I'm just. Dude, this is gonna fuck. I was a little late on the beat there. Fucking 99 calls missed from Austin. AU5. 99 missed calls. I hate when it does that. 7 days ago, I read years for a second. I was scared. Love the intro. This was so fucking... This intro, dude. So good. It's so unique. Ishan Gray with a gifted sub. Thank you again. Once again, we do have this person in the chat, right? We do have Talur in the chat, don't we? I'm just making sure. Because I was supposed to make sure every time. And I didn't. Do we have him in the chat? Nice. Nice! I love the sound of this piano, like the timbre of this piano, the tone of it. It's like something between like one of those old school like 1600s piano. I forget what they're called. Fucking I forget the name. It's like a blend of a normal harpsichord. Yes, there we go. Harpsichord. Modus in the chat. The strings, like the pizzicato, not pizzicato, like the little short string impacts, a little bit dry. A little bit, just give him some room. Oh, that was so cool. That reminded me of like Bejeweled 3. Anyone play Bejeweled here? I'm just saying, like, it's... I'm a boomer. Dude, I love this intro so much. God damn, I just... Like, there's no feedback on this, any of this, apart from the strings here. The little data compression fucking glitch thing here. Right, and here's the problem, dude. Like, yeah, there is a build-up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you really have to count really well to catch the drop. Like, just some sort of elements, some fucking percussion, just something to give the fucking listener, like, you know what I mean? Because it's hard for a first-time listener. It's hard for them to know when the drop is coming. It's just straight out of nowhere. And then the drop comes, and where's the sub? Where's the sub bass? Gonna chop you up. Counting should work. Chop me, bro. Chop me. You don't got the chops. It's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, we need more of the... I know we're in C sharp, but it's like, you need that, dude. You need fucking more of that. Like, let's listen with it. You just need that, dude. It exists at places. Yeah, it needs to be saturated. It needs to be louder. Yeah. Plus, you get a lot of these like gliding support Reeses and growls, like, so you definitely need to, like, you know, make that parallel. And at least, I don't know, maybe after 8 bars, we need some sort of hi-hat there, like a tss, 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 tss. But you got nothing. It's too complex also. Like, it's hard for, like, I'm trying to picture a moment where it's like, oh, you know the track Aldebaran by Telur? Oh yeah, the one that goes like... It's like low-key. It kind of sounds like you just made like a massive library of growls, and then you just drag and drop them all into one project, just like side by side. Like with like it's too all over the place when it comes to the complexity. It's hard to find like a memorable thing about this song so far. Like a lead, like something that would be like, oh yeah, that's the track. You know what I mean? Maybe in the intro there's some element, but it's just kind of, it's all very abstract for me to be able to just like, oh yeah, this piece of music sounds like this. You might need like a lead for this, like a lead that will be like prevalent throughout the track, like just something, just like a theme that would, you know, then be incorporated in with different instruments. Just something that's like that will stick with you. But that's a sick fucking cool little squarey blobby fucking moist growl here. Wow, dude, that was sick. Again, a little bit of a dry piano. Like, your strings, your pianos are cool, but they're like synthetic. A bit more. Oh, that was so cosmopolitan sounding. Love this. You got a little, like a fucking bus, like, what is that? Some sort of like a low timbre brass element here. Like a trombone. Oh, Jesus, that fucking impact. It's like my fucking eardrum ruptured in the left channel. Listen to this. Ow, and I've got trauma connected to that. I don't know if you guys know this story. I'm taking you back to 2023. I'm landing in New York. No, I'm not gonna tell that story. And people started clapping. Yes, and there's another impact right here. That little super hast affected. Kind of out of place, but beautiful symphonic elements here. Yeah, you need some wetness. You need to drown that shit a little bit. Very pretty. Sub. Where? Number 2. Good. Good stuff. Oh, that's a tilde. I thought it's TM. I thought I accidentally found a shortcut for TM, for trademark symbol. That would be wild. That would be nice. That would be on brand. Number 3. Very good stuff, by the way. Number 3. Too complex. It's too much of an abstract showcase rather than a memorable track. Which, I mean, again, it's not something that's an issue per se, but it's like, it's hard for me to say this. Like, it would need a little bit more complexity in that case. You're kind of in the middle there because you got a structure that works for DJing, but your drop is too complex for it to be a drop that someone would be like, oh yeah, let's play this drop because what the fuck? I thought I fixed the mic. What? Boom. Boom. Damn it. Okay, so okay. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll put the mic like in front of me. Ow. Shut up. Cool. Okay, yeah, so yeah, okay, great. I'm good at audio. Number 4. Hi-hat, please. After like 8 bars of drop. And the rest is history. Because you're on the stream and you heard what I said. Approved! Very good stuff. Very solid. Very dolid. Blazing! Dolid! No, bound. Ballad. Oh wait, Blazing, that's the... I remember the previous track. It was like fucking chill. It was dope. I liked it. Let's listen to this one. Oh yeah, is Blazing here? That's a great question. Is Blazing here? Oh, looking for Blazing. That's a clock. It's ticking. Yes, good. remember. This is so cool. Oh, there's a sub here finally. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Okay. Outro. Outros are important. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, brother. There's a little click there. And I find this often in your tracks where you have a certain sample that doesn't have like at least 2 milliseconds of fades, and it creates this click sometimes. There was another one here. The boom, boom. The C, I think. C sharp. Yeah, this little transgated thing kind of comes in out of nowhere. I don't like it. Fucking band pass it. Like just like make it like a phone filter. It's too wide on the spectrum. Like it needs to be a little more quiet too. It's jar like this just comes in out of nowhere. Some of the drums are also too loud. Certain ones. You have a lot of different drums here and a lot of different elements. Like this whole thing is probably like 52 tracks at least because you had so many elements here. That little with a little bit crush here. A lot of Hass effect, lots of chorus. Not a chorus, but just like Hass. And for a second here in this section, I was kind of feeling like things are dequantized just for a bit, which is fine because this like trip hop IDM electronic blend that you got going on is kind of gangsta. So it's cool to keep things a little bit offbeat. But but it's okay. Like, I don't know, just everything is in straights, but doing a dequantize. Wait, let me figure out what is dequantized here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, the fucking transgated thing is too fast. It's just like very slightly too fast. Something's dequantized. Like, look at this phrase in the project file. You'll find out. The walls are wriggling. First time chat. Yo. Well, oh, Rogue 7 down. Oh wait, it's you. I used to listen to your music a lot a few years ago. Keep going, man. Thank you. Thank you, first time chatters. Shout out to you. I like that that's your tag here now. I would, again, band pass it. It needs to be like radio band pass. It needs to be like amped. Going for a tin can. Whoa, nice, fucking nice. I'm missing the sub throughout this whole sequence. I'm missing the sub, like in general. What I would suggest is a cool little thing. Instead of keeping it like a steady note, especially in the second half of this, I'm gonna call it drop. Let's do a sub that starts on the root note and then just glides down. No feedback here. This is good. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, sure. That's okay. Yeah, that. It's cool because it's the drop. But here, make it band pass. And I remember what you did in the previous track. You had the exact same thing where someone's just singing random notes and you put it through a really fast-paced auto-tune. In the previous track, it didn't really work for me. But here it's fine. Blazing says, I think the delay I'm using likes to go offbeat. Yep, that's exactly what I think happens with this staccato thing, with this transgated synth. I'm missing the sub. Like, just don't make it so sparing. One says, you look like Fool, F-O-O-L, so I thought you'd make something similar. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, dude, if you had like a call and response between the sub, and then on the second half, just gliding down, that was so dope. The key change. Let's discuss the key change, okay? Let's talk about it. I think it's okay. Yeah. Very complex, dude. It's so chill. I low-key want to hear a whole fucking album. Not a fan of these growls here. Not a fan of these growls at all. Like, bam, bam, bam. Does it actually do that? Hold up. This is some Mario shit. Fucking entering a pipe. What is this? Nice pad in the background there. So many cool little elements. This is dope. This is dope as heck. Because you're in the chat, I'm not gonna repeat all the pointers I said. You're gonna have to do it yourself. I want to hear a whole ass EP. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. 26, let's go. Love it, Blazing. Keep going, man. This is awesome. Trip hop IDM, like what the heck? So dope. Visor! Graveborn by Visor. Didn't we hear Graveborn already, or was it a different track? Damn, Visor's lucky. Pretty much every stream we got Visor. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jesus Christ. Where's the beginning? There you go.
From the earth, the shadows crawl.
4 on the floor incoming. Let's go.
Shadows close, the world turns still. Blood runs cold and always will. In the grave, we're born anew. The dark will always welcome you.
Question before we continue. Is this an AI vocal? This is awesome. I like the little gliding, the gliding brass. The problem with it is it continues on for too long, especially when a vocal comes in. That should just fuck off. So because it's AI, I don't know why it sounds so mono. Usually when you use AI vocals, they don't sound just pure mono, do they? But this one is.
From the earth, the shadows grow.
And that's my main problem with it. Like, it needs some stereo info.
Eyes of
Is it raining? Nope.
fire, stories call. Steps like thunder, fear takes hold.
Cloak Official says boost the low mids on a vocal also. Let me think.
Welcome to the black unknown. Heartbeat
Sure, a little bit, yeah.
pounding, walls decay. Whispers crawl, they lead the way. Every scream acquires.
You took away okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe too many, maybe too much. Suno can be wild when it comes to all sorts of artifacts and asides too, so I get it.
Night consumes the light
The vocal needs to be like 1.5 dB louder, maybe even 2 dB.
of day.
So, this chord progression, this lead progression, it's got eight bars. The second bar out of the 8-bar sequence has a little issue. You got a B in there on the second bar, which shouldn't be there. That note should get out of here already. This fifth bar is fine though. So it only happens on a second bar of an 8-bar phrase, and it happens in the second part too.
Feel the darkness take control. Hear the
Yeah, definitely needs some more. Yeah, you're right. Cloak. It needs a little bit more low mids and definitely some more stereo info.
echoes
The vocal.
steal your soul. This is where the lost will go. When the crimson rivers flow. Deeper.
Wait, so you added an additional bar before the build-up?
When the crimson rivers flow.
Did you? Wait, one sec. I need to count. I think you added like an additional bar here, and then you do a 4-bar build-up. Yeah, because of the vocal. Right. Okay. Is that gonna? See, you want to avoid doing stuff like that when you want DJs to play this stuff.
Crimson rivers flow. Deeper.
2,
Faster.
3,
Brighter.
4, 5. See the issue here? Too many added bars, I think. Yeah. That snare it just sounds kind of flat. I like what you tried to do here. It kind of like it has a little bit of that like baile funk vibe to it. Despite it being a like a hard trance mix with dubstep, it has a baile effect to it here. Like a little bit. But that snare maybe just there's a lot of mids that are scooped out of it. I think it needs a little bit more of that, like 1000 hertz, maybe a bit lower, somewhere around that range. Yeah, I'm trying to think which frequency, like range might that snare need. And also, just a little bit more room reverb around 1K. That kick also could be a bit louder, the transient of it at least. Also, I'm surprised you're operating at minus 5.6 LUFS here on this drop. We're gonna check how loud the second drop is. Same feedback here, you know that, I've already said it. Yeah, second bar. This vocal, it needs a track spacer. This entire chord progression needs a track spacer for the vocal. And yeah, plus 2 dB on the vocal, please. Yeah, this is my minus 5.6. This drop. We'll check the second one. The top kick or the full punch. Wait, what you're asking about? Whoa, this snare buildup has a lot of the this frequency on it. There's too much of that frequency and not enough of the 8000 hertz frequency. When you were saying that the volume could go up a few dB on a vocal. On a vocal. Yep. Oh, on the drop. I think just the transient. Like the first 80 milliseconds of the kick, maybe. But you can try with the full kick, making it louder. Feel the darkness, take control, hear the echo, steal your soul. This is where the lost will go. When the crimson rivers flow, burn brighter. Why are we in this fucking key? Oh. Your sub is in a high C sharp, but the whole track is in D sharp, isn't it? Yes. Bura QTC. Yes, the submissions are closed. As of about half an hour ago. Next stream, they'll be reopened though. This Monday. Yeah, this, yeah, weird that you chose the higher C sharp instead of the lower D sharp. We need this note. Rather, girl. That's the one we need. Yeah, the root is absolutely buried, if it even exists there. Oh, there we go. That's the root. That's the root. Again, the higher C sharp here. World turns still, blood runs cold. Dude, every track that Visor sends is better than the previous one. That's what I love about this. Let's start with the vocal needing more low mids and more stereo. Louder transient on the first drop kick. Less flat snare. More, what was it? Like around, I don't know, this? I forgot. Oh, the second chord, very important. Second chord of the prog needs to get rid of B note. This one. And all the other shit I said. Love you. What? Why did I? Anyway. Good stuff. Visor's a goat for sure. It was one of the first moments where I was like, I don't mind the dubstep part. It was good. It was good. Gojira's Roar by Food X Music. Do we have Food X Music in the chat? Let's make sure. Let's make sure we do.
Before we continue.
Food X Music. Food. Just food. Do we have food in the chat? Oopsies.
Uh-oh.
I should stop. I should stop there. Do we have food? I don't think we do. Food, get your ass here. The fuck? Get your ass in here. Well, we don't have food. We don't have food in the chat. And as I promised, the rules are the rules. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? I don't control this. If we don't have food in the chat, we're gonna starve. I mean, we're not gonna review the track. Damn it, I'm hungry. Music. Music. Thank you. Oh, that's a good song. I'm gonna give food one more minute. Just in case. Yo, food! Food X Music. Food X. Rising Field, yes, we excuse me, we closed the submissions about a half an hour ago. But yeah, I'm streaming on Monday, so yeah, easy, no problem. This is what I kind of like about feedback, is that you think you got a workable version of the track right now, but until Monday you're gonna make like 2-3 more versions of it that are better, which is good. This goddamn track, man, this groove. Right, we don't have food. I'm unfortunately gonna have to just goddamn freaking just close or reject. What do I do? Do I close or reject? I could just say approve. No, I'm not gonna approve. I don't know the track. I don't listen to it. Do I close it or I reject? Chat. Kill. Hey, Ginger, chill. He might be back. Yeah, maybe. Reject, so he gets removed from the wheel, and he might be able to well, not this stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reject because if I close, that's not gonna get removed from the queue, so I might be able to re-roll, which will give him another chance, but it will. I don't know. This might be my first legitimate rejection because someone wasn't in the chat. It sucks that I have to do it. Arid what? By JTech. Let's listen in. Okay.
JTech makes my ears bleed.
Okay. Anus. Oh, that was on a track? What a weird choice. Anus. Anus. Wait, do we have JTech in the chat? Oh my god. A real JTech, do we have you in the chat? Fuck! What a double standard. What am I doing? We didn't even, like, nobody even... I have pointers, but JTech's not in the chat. So if he's not, or she, I will just really quick talk about it because there's a couple pointers I want to talk about. We rejected someone and then played the next without knowing if they're here. What the heck? God, I'm stupid. Yeah, we kind of just did that, didn't we? We just kind of, low-key, just kind of really did that. Didn't we? Just like, yeah, fuck that guy. But then we didn't even check. It's just like, oh yeah, let's listen in, whatever. Genius. 30-second feedback. Let's go. Rapid fire. Love the intro. What the f is the sub doing? How low does it want to go? Fucking even no, let's go lower. Let's go. Oh, that's a good note. That's a good sub note right there. Yeah, okay, now it's on point, but like it's so quiet. It's so unsaturated. Why is it here? Remove the sub. I hate the snare. Replace it. What the fuck is the sub doing? Again, the sub should be like... The sub should be like... Let's find it. Where is it? Right here. but right, but it's not doing that. And it's just going on such a low note there. It's unnecessary. The sub should be louder, just in general. It should know what it's doing. The lead is too loud. The bass line underneath it is completely hidden. And the lead could ring out here, like some sort of delay, some sort of... Instead of just disappearing like this, it just disappears. That pre-clap was super weird. Sounds like someone dropped a dookie. Yeah, the sub. Interesting outro. It very cool, has potential for sure, but oh boy. I believe I was warned about this in the chat beforehand. Hotel room service. RAF Waves old generation bootleg direct downloads enabled by RAF Wave by Pitbull. Submitted by RAF Wave. What a journey. Excuse me, how many minutes? It's a 7-minute song. I'm gonna review as it goes. I love that this shows up. This is so cool that the next step shows up and it just shows the same fucking track. And then autoplay station, what the fuck even is that? What is the sub? Is there a sub? Is there a long kick? Is that a kick? We're in B, right? B and B. Please be in B. Your kick is F, but the track is in B. Who sent it? Raf? Good. We got you. We got you. This vocal is way too wide, way too dry. What the fuck, bro? It also feels like it almost feels ASMR-y. And not a good way. You gotta compress that vocal. It needs to be pushed way harder. Like OTT.
Put them fingers in your mouth, open up your blouse and pull that G-string down south. Ooh, okay, shout it. One's company, two's a crowd, and
The clap is too dim.
three's a party. Your girl ain't with it, I got somebody. In my nature, she's naughty. Now give me that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. Let me tell you what we gon' do. 2 plus 2, I'm gon' undress you. Then we gonna go 3.
We are at minus 10 lofts. This isn't even pushed. This isn't even limited.
You gon' undress me. Then we gonna go 4.
Chat, are you at the hotel or the motel?
And 4, we gon' freak
Kindred, we have a good question right there.
some more.
I can't hear the vocal because it's all body. It's all body, no high frequencies. Guy Arthur with also question. Dead air. Love it. Why sounds like 2012 Avicii? Yeah, chat. Let's talk about it. Does the kick really need to oscillate around the F? Or F sharp? The kick is too long, bro. So it's that one note. It's that one note of B. Back in 2011, this could fuck. Who is it? 1999 says, if anyone wants to feel old, 2012 was 13 years ago. If anyone wants to feel old, people who are born in 2009 can drive cars. Yeah, that's that main vibrato synth lead thing that plays the same note over and over. Has too long of a release, and it could use some reverb. And brightness. Everything could use some brightness. Everything's very dim, and the thing is not pushed at all. And that vocal is just, oh my god. Why is it so stereo? Why is there so much mid and not enough high end? It's very jarring.
After party in the hotel lobby, then we all to the room like room. Put them fingers in your mouth, open up your blouse and pull that G-string down south. Ooh, okay, shout it. One's company, two's a crowd, and three's a party. Your girl ain't with it, I got somebody. And by nature, she's naughty. Now give me that sweet, that nasty, that...
This hi-hat is the loudest thing that just entered the entire fucking track.
Now give me that sweet, that nasty, that good stuff. Let me tell you what we gon' do, too.
That kick is like 7 dB less loud than this hi-hat right now.
Your girl ain't with it, I got somebody. And by nature, she's naughty. Now give me that sweet, that nasty, that good stuff. Let me tell you what we gon' do, 2 plus 2, I'm gon' undress you. Then we gonna go 3, and 3, you gon' undress me. Then we gonna...
The hi-hat is also the brightest. Compare the brightness of the hi-hat to the brightness of the clap right here.
We gon' do 2 plus 2, I'm gon' undress you. Then we gonna go 3, and 3, you gon' undress
A lot of volume amplitudes like this.
me. Then we gonna go 4.
That hi-hat doesn't fit this part. You need a normal offbeat hi-hat, like a shaker. Exactly that hi-hat. Wait, this is our first playthrough? I didn't skip back and forth. We're just listening as it goes. Yeah. It actually says Carolina. That's so funny. This is the first playthrough. Wow. Okay, it just feels very long. Carolina. Okay, this is good. Oh boy. I don't mind this new sound that just entered. It actually has 2 notes. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Okay, yeah, this has potential. Had potential. Thanks to that additional note.
After party in the hotel lobby, then we all to the room like boom. Put your fingers in your mouth, open up your blouse and pull that G-string down south. Ooh, okay, shout it. One's company, two's a crowd, and three's a party. Girl ain't with it, I got somebody. In my nature, she's not it. Now give me that sweet, that nasty, that
Damn.
good stuff. Let me tell you what we gon' do. 2 plus 2, I'm gon' undress you. Then we gonna go 3 and 3, you gon' undress me. Then we gonna go 4 and 4, we gon' freak some more. What that?
There's more. There's 8 bars more. Okay. Chat. This song is just too long. Literally had time to make a 7-course meal to the Mega Extended track cut. Needs more sub. Does it? Does it need more sub? Yeah, like the kick is the sub, and the kick is in the wrong key. The kick is in F sharp ish, which kind of made me not even notice the lack of sub throughout the whole thing. The song needs to be cut down a bit. Yeah. Asian Gray says, I would have sex to this.
After party in the hotel lobby, then we
Then he follows up with, would make me laugh. Oh no, you said something in between. I thought you would laugh during. Okay. No, I retract my. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, you retract. Oh, never mind. I'm completely out of loop.
put your fingers in your mouth, open up your blouse and pull that G-string down south.
Yeah. 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 Guy Arthur says, I'd say it's a very era accurate with the sound selection, mixdown arrangement. Era accurate. That's so well put. It's era accurate. Not this era, though. I like when 5 minutes in, a second note comes in. Long. Oh, you don't see what I'm typing because it's such a huge title. It pushed the whole thing. God damn, man. Raph says the duck lead was in the first drop as well. Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, the duck lead. I like the duck lead. It could use some reverb. Rewatch what I said on stream. It's important. You'll get there. I should decide where this goes. Or maybe it should be smaller. I don't know. Sometimes the titles are so huge you don't see me type stuff. Which again, what we kind of decided is the typing should be kind of legacied. It should just be pre-made buttons. I think. I kind of put myself in a pickle here. Xylokill says, we can play that song one more time and GTA 6 will be out by the end of it. Didn't GTA just get pushed again? And you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind. If they really need more time, fuck it. That's my opinion. It's fine. Throw the first stone. I don't care. I think sometimes people need more time. And even if they declare a certain date, they can push it. Just saying that to feel less bad about myself not streaming for the past week. Slow Down V15 by Tiora. Check it out. GA says better delay than Cyberpunk launch. Exactly. Andy Music says something something shareholder something something. Everybody go! If I lower the volume here. Oh, millimeters stays on the... Okay, that's great. This is such a high build-up. Holy crap. So goddamn good. This is so good. Nothing to fix about the intro. It's perfect. Hold up. Maybe the transients on these high-pitched plucks were a little bit too loud. A little bit. Like, they need some clipping. Transient control, rather, not clipping. I mean, yeah, if you clip it down, that's gonna do its trick. Yeah, the dryness, I mean, despite this vocal having reverb, just the way you just kind of dragged and dropped it here for this build-up without doing anything with it, it just kind of loops. This vocal doesn't belong in this build-up. I feel like this vocal belongs in the drop on an offbeat. Do we have Tiora in the chat, by the way? Do we have Tiora in the chat? Yeah, we do. Good. Dude, I just asked this question. I already see the response. Like, what's the fucking delay? Like, what the, like, wait, let me test. You know what? Let's test the delay. Let's refresh your browsers. I'm going to give you 2 seconds for that. Okay, browser's refreshed. Yeah, you're on schedule. Okay, I'm gonna clap and I'm gonna say a word. It's gonna be very short. And as soon as you fucking hear me say that word, write it down. Okay, who's ready? Onion. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was like 2.4 seconds, bruh. Wow. That is crazy. I didn't expect such a... Wow, that's very quick. So there's this weird fake out here. I'm not a fan of it. Three, two, one, go! It's just one bar of fake out. And it doesn't... It prolongs the drop. So it's a one bar that's outside of the sequence. Tacked on. Which, it's whatever. Sometimes that works. But I don't like it. I don't like the drop itself. I mean, sorry, the one bar fake out here. Because you start with... You do these like weird notes here. Weird notes. Weird. I would remove the sub from the one bar fake out entirely and do something looped. Just and then drop. Like simplify it. It's too weird. It needs to be something that's like bandpassed, just especially for this kind of like UKG shit. It needs to be something that's bandpassed, looped, very simplistic. That the complexity of what follows will bring the impact. You know what I mean? I think the translate of the kick needs to be louder and brighter. It needs to be like clipped, like a. Or you need more sidechain, more aggressive sidechain, more faster sidechain. This white noise effect kind of thing that happens on a response is a bit too bright. And in here, I'm missing hi-hats, man. I'm missing like a shaker, like a tick, 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 or and that Reese, too dim. The Reese needs to have that brightness rather than this effect on top of it. Chat, how many submissions did we have at the beginning of the thing before I close the submissions? Was it like 30 or 29, 28, 31? How many submissions did we have at the 31? Damn. Okay. Thanks. That one note here, the sub note. Was it the same note? Wait, which key are we in? D sharp, right? Oh. Oh, and the sub just disappears, and then what comes in is a high-pass saw wave Reese thing. Also, I'm not a big fan of the sub having such a weird release on this breakdown here. It has like a tiny bit of tail that's like, I don't know, like 100 milliseconds, and it's just kind of weird. When it does disappear, because in the MIDI you do have gaps between these notes, and that release is kind of weird. It should be either 0, like literally 10 milliseconds of release, or make it legato, because it's kind of in between. Yeah, weird. That this whole sequence is weird. Like the whole boom, 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 biddy boom, and it's like you had the sub right before it, and then you bring in a high passed version of a saw wave pattern thing that you'd bring in the low end of, and it's not as much low end as the sub had before it, and it's just such a weird conundrum. Yeah, don't bring the saw wave here. Don't do this. It's weird. It's mono. It doesn't work. But for this section, I kind of already expected something else in between a saw wave, in between a sub bass and all the elements above it. Like you have a gap there, like in the low mids. Just some sort of like rhythmic bass line. Just anything that will work that won't have a low end in it because the sub is already doing the low end here. I love this build up. It's fucking hype. Despite the sub already being in there still. Like, I don't mind the sub being there. It would be cool if what you did with the sub is kind of just like saturate it to like a fucking pulp and just like bring it to a band pass. Like, just bring it to the middle. Yeah, you don't want to bring a sub all the way till the drop, bro. Yeah, nah, you need to get rid of the low end entirely for the entire like bar or 2 bars right before the drop. So this is so fucking cool though. Dissonance right here. Because I think your kick does the root note of the D sharp. But then you have a little glide on the sub with the Reese on top of it. Yep, there's a dissonance right there. The 888 man says, I don't think the snare is aggressive enough. I would push the kick if anything. But yeah, you could definitely bring up the snare a little bit. The kick doesn't fuck enough. I'm sorry to... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, basically, yeah. Tier 1. I'm gonna try to retype that. Yeah. This has big bjog potential. The kick needs to fuck. The sub needs to snap rather than release. Needs some low mid energy for the build up. Remove that one Reese I talked about. Damn, there's a lot. There's like a whole fucking bullet point list I could make here. And I'm gonna just kind of end it here. 'Cause you watched the stream. You saw and heard what I said. And I bet I'm not the only one who gave you feedback on this. So take my opinion with a pinch of ensalada. I don't know, man. I pressed twice and it was double the volume. Whoa. That's dope. SoundCloud. Demo. Whip by Bishop Official. Andy Music. Do we have you in the chat, bro? We do. Let's go. That was in my right ear. This is in my right ear. someone pressing the spacebar and holding it? Why is it? Oh. Left ear. What the fuck is happening, dude? Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Like, why this intro? Why this though? Why? Wait, okay, hold up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yes, okay, thank fuck. It sounds like the support bass on top of the sub is like bandpass. It's lacking a little bit of information between the sub and it. It's also pretty dim. I would fucking saturate a lot of these elements. That kick going 4 on the floor here. I would syncopate the kick. Exactly, just like that, just like right here. I would do it throughout here too. Yeah, that main chord, the square chord, synth thing on top of the drop, it needs to be pushed, like clipped. It needs to be saturated. It needs to be distorted. It needs to have a little bit of roux reverb. It's just very dry. It's like it feels like it has to be way more stronger, as a certain producer might want to say. And it has that release that's kind of a buzzkill, like an anticlimactic release on it. Again, like 120 milliseconds or something, rather than just cutting and having a reverb instead. Random kick here. Boom. Oh, I'll just throw in a kick here. Boom. yeah, your synth. These bass lines are great, right? They might need a little bit of room reverb, just a tiny bit, not in the low frequencies, somewhere in the mids and highs. And your synth, dude, it just it like a weird choice of a synth patch here for the chords. Doom, like just doom. Let's just throw in a note right here. Oh, why not? Just doom. Okay. Sick beat. I mean, this groove is awesome. You're kind of overcomplicating things here just a little bit. This is cool. I like that you did it. You did it after 16 bars at least. But again, these like dissonant saws and these like chords and everything that does the synth section it needs to be more distorted, more room reverb, just some sort of, it needs to be way more stronger. Also, in this particular section, the high-pitched synths and the bass line are like, this is the bass line, and this is the high-pitched synths, but there's like nothing in between. Might want to, maybe, those synths in the MIDI, they will be good with like an octave lower too, like a layer of an octave lower of these exact same notes. Try that out. This could work. Great groove on the drops. But you shouldn't be afraid of distorting the shit out of the synth elements. Get rid of the release and instead bring in some convolution or just room reverb. Plus everything else I said. XOXO. Lovely. Lovely whip. Epic. Let's play. some loves for the rest of us. This arrangement, though, I thought we're starting with a drop. I legitimately thought, oh, we're in the drop. Okay. But that's just the intro. This is just the intro. This. Your gain staging is all over the place. The elements themselves, the choice of sounds, the sound library of this entire track is great. I actually don't mind most of these sounds. They're like, yeah, they could work if the mixdown was better. I'm talking, there's differences in volumes that are super jarring. There's EQ out of whack on a lot of these. But there is a sub, and it's trying to punch through here. Like, drop in general, EQ-wise, is a little flat, especially compared to the intro. I mean, the intro should not sound like that, dude. Like, I mean, that's not an intro to a track. You need to remove a lot, like at least 3 elements. Choose your 3 elements you want to remove out of this and do it. I would suggest removing the bass line entirely. This just needs to be drums with like a just fucking don't do an entire drop in the intro, bro. Right. You put the zap. Normally when we talk about the zap in this stream, it's supposed to end a thing. In your case, the zap happens, and the vocal kind of continues underneath it. Not a huge issue. You do control like the pauses, which is great, especially before a drop. It's important to have a very impactful drop, which in your case for sure is impactful at minus 1.6 LUFS. Oh, it's minus 2.3, whatever. Nah, it does go minus 1.8. It's extremely loud. It's extremely pushed. Sounds are fighting for attention throughout this entire drop. And the most important sounds that should be visible are kind of just eaten up by a lot of these synthetic elements that are like choppy on top of everything. Such as the bass line underneath. It should have a lot more high end, for instance. But you're kind of overlaying it with a super loud, super saw chord sequence that's like very detuned, especially on a response here. These chords are very loud. Like, I would need to just straight up look at your project file and just like, okay, this goes here, this turns down, there's too much high end. Like, there's like 27 things to do here. But my God, this has a lot of potential. It's a strong, like, the choice of sounds is very good. The choice of bass lines, chops, synth stabs, the complexity of it all, like the call response thing. Even the call response maybe just needs a little bit of cleanup. But other than that, it's very good. Yeah, that weird kind of fade here, it like you the volume of the entire track just kind of dropped by 8 dB and then came back immediately. Very weird. Don't do that. So this is the second buildup. This is the, second buildup. It's going to the second drop. Let's go on. But again, there's so much sub. The entire drum set is right here in the buildup. And it just flows into the, and it just like blends in. It's like you're putting the laundry from the washer to the dryer. It's like, yeah, let's just like, some of it will get stuck in between the washer and the dryer, and you have to, oh, some of it will fall on the floor. Okay, I'll pick it up and then I'll throw it in the fucking dryer. But like, oh shit, there's something stuck still in the washer. Oh, there's a sock. Okay, let's unstick it. Let's throw it in the dryer while they're both still open. Oh, there's a pair of pants. One of the legs is already in the washer, is already in the dryer, and the other leg is still underneath in the there's a washer and dryer like on top of each other, right? You got the washer here, the dryer on top, right? Just like as you do. And you got a pair of pants that's like still halfway through the washer, but the other leg is already in the dryer, so you drag the leg from the washer onto the dryer, so the whole pair of pants falls into the dryer. This is what's happening between this build up and this fucking drop. You see what I mean? It just blends in. Willow.jpg with a first-time chat. Hey, yo, how's it going? Can I submit something if you're giving feedback? No. Submissions are closed. Fucking. But next Monday, which is in 2 days, in about 44 hours, I'm gonna be streaming again, and you can try it. You can try that. Yeah, I'm trying to give feedback here. See that sub bass here? Boom boom. But nothing really broke it apart. You have the whole staccato thing, the 16s, but then you have the sub going boom boom at the end of a phrase, but nothing about the staccato changes above it. So it's like, I would kind of want to hear like a pram pram, like a Reese or something that follows the sub. Not a fan of the offbeat saws here, like bam bam bam. What is this, reggae? And here's another build-up for a third drop. With a full beat and a sub and everything. And an extremely loud bass line here. This gunshot, just like this fucking gunshot, dude. This gunshot on the first kick. I'm about to die. Minus 1.1 lofts. The sub is just like gone at this point. The sub is just, see ya. Oh, it's there now because you subtracted some elements from this. And it's crazy, like when you look at the EQ, it's right, like it's there theoretically, right? So much noise, so much stuff here, dude. My God. Also not a fan of this, like it sounds like you had a lot of ideas and you threw them into one track rather than making 2 tracks out of this. Good drums. Actually, good drums. The hi-hat, not so much though. I mean, it's okay, but like for an outro section like this, I would do something more solid. I'm missing like the actual hi-hat, like an actual noisy hi-hat here. And I missed it throughout the entire drop too. And I missed it here. You need a nice offbeat, noisy hi-hat, like tss, 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 tss. Especially in the second half of this drop. And this one. Ow! That little bitty bitty bitty. Very loud. Yeah. God damn. This has potential. Great selection of sounds. Low key. Great drums. Aside from lack of hi-hat throughout, like a solid, like a lack of offbeat hi-hat on all drops. The arrangement needs to chill. If you know what I mean. Like, the arrangement needs to just chill out. You start with a drop? What? Less is more. And all the other stuff I said. Always the easy way out for me. Pull it. Cloak. Vibe check by Cloak. That's nice and sweet. I like it. Let's check it out. Oh shit.
It's okay, my vibe, my vibe, my vibe, vibe. It's okay, my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. Oh, it's okay, my vibe, my vibe, my vibe, vibe. It's okay, my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. It's okay, my vibe, 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 vibe. It's okay, my vibe, 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 vibe. Oh, it's okay, my, it's okay, my, it's okay, my, it's okay, my.
Now it's time to do a vibe check.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, dude! Yo!
Call yourself.
Hey!
It's okay, my vibe. You.
Hey!
Call yourself.
Hey!
So kill my vibe.
Jesus! Hey, okay.
Call yourself.
Hey!
1. Don't kill my vibe. 2. Just make it right. 3. Just smoke that shit. 4. Repeat after me. 1. Don't kill my vibe. 2. Just make it right. 3. Just smoke that shit. 4.
So kill my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. It's so kill my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. Oh, it's so kill my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. It's so kill my vibe, my vibe, my vibe. It's so kill my vibe, vibe. It's so kill my vibe.
Let's see if the second one is different.
So kill my, so kill my, so kill my, so kill my.
Now it's time to do it once again.
Oh my god! Hey, what the fuck?
Call yourself.
Hey!
It's so kill my vibe. You.
Hey! Whoa!
Call yourself.
Dude, fucking finish this. Because I want you to send, I want to play it out next tour. This is wild.
Don't kill my vibe.
Like the only pointer I had like I have like maybe 3 or more pointers about this. The vocal, like the vocal that repeats. It's cool. It has that resonator on it. It's just very mid, very like frequency wise. Of course, I don't mean it's mid. Like there's a lot in the mids.
My vibe, bitch.
Like I would throw a fucking soothe on it.
Don't kill my vibe. My vibe.
It's a little jarring in like in the middle, and it's very mono too.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. My vibe. My vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. My vibe. My vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Yeah, do something with the vocal here towards the drop, because it's just repetitive. Just don't do a frequency shifter here. I know you're doing a frequency shifter. It's just so overdone. Don't do a frequency shifter. Like, just do anything else.
Now it's time to do a vibe check.
I feel like the...
Now it's time to do a vibe check. Now it's time to do a vibe check.
Should it be drier? Like, I want you to chop it up. I want gaps between each syllable.
Now it's time to do a vibe.
Now it's not. Like, I want you to fucking do a tiny little gap between each syllable. Because if they connect with legato like this, it's not as powerful. Fuck, dude. This impact, it's so smart. Oh my god, dude. It's so good. Hey.
Call yourself.
You might, let me look at the EQ here.
Call yourself.
Yeah. Hey. I need a little bit more in 3000, like a big wide bell around 3000 hertz. Like, yeah, dude. Next up, FM. Thank you. Holy crap! First time chat from Next Up. Welcome. But my god, this goddamn track, dude. I can't with the like.
Call yourself.
Hey. And it's so dope because like the bass line does its own pattern, its own sequence, its own groove. And then the synth on top does its own thing, and it's all blended so well. Like, it's just so fucking cool.
Call yourself.
And it's from a year ago? This Cloak says, I submitted this song every stream for the past few feedback streams and never got played. Bro. Do you have any more? Hey, Cloak, if you follow me on Instagram, send me this, please.
Call yourself.
I won't share it with anybody, I promise.
Hey.
Don't kill my vibe. 2, just make it right. 3, just smoke that shit.
Yeah, that vocal needs to be more stereo. Like, maybe even like, it was so dope if you did like every syllable also in this breakdown would be like left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left. Like, just panning.
4, repeat after me. 1, don't kill my vibe. 2, just make it right.
Nice. Thank you, Cloak.
3, just smoke that shit. 4,
Dude. Also, dude, consider just pitching the vocal just like half a semitone down, because it's like because we're in D, but this vocal is like something between D and D sharp. Like it's not exactly D. I kind of want to. It's like, dude, it's like a couple of hertz above.
It's okay,
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, for the second drop, a vibe check by Cloak.
Now it's time to
Do it.
once again.
Famous, call yourself.
It's okay, fuck you.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Famous, call yourself.
It's okay,
Man, like, it's one of the best things I've heard this year. What the hell? Yeah, frequency shifters, dude. It's like it's unwritten knowledge. Frequency shifters are so like pre-COVID. But I know it's like the go-to kind of thing for risers and fallers and stuff like that. But damn, dude. Damn, dude. Oh. I'm so glad I got the link. Whew. Glad I'm standing up because I would have my ass would have been sweating. Whew. That's good to hear, Cloak. That's really good to hear. We got Vincent with Farewell at Summer's Edge. Oh. Oh, yeah. That was kind of in key a little bit. Beautiful. What a vibe, dude. What a vibe. Oh, a little triplet switcheroo. All right. Oh, pretty. Oh, shit. Wait, it fades into something else. Check it out. Wow, that's pretty. What the fuck? Wow. What's next? What starts so loud? Is my question. What a vibe. Not a fan of this sub here. It doesn't blend well with what comes next. Oh my god, yeah, this little frill with the with that symphonic element here. I got chills when this came in first. This is so beautiful. Like, it's so cinematic too. Yeah, these string pizzicatos are so cute. These are not pizzicatos, but these are like the synth, like the string stabs rather. I forget all the other terminology for that. Wait, what? What notes are hitting here? Just me? Just me? Weird notes? Like... Why is it so off key? I like the little mono to stereo vibe here, like right before it is dropped. So cool. It threw me off a little bit at first, but then it was like, oh shit, that's actually really interesting. Sometimes when the string stab comes in here, it's a bit loud. This one right here, because there's also the lead on top of it right now, playing the exact same note, and it's a little bit jarring. We got a cheer from WP. A year ago, Vincent was a reserved, timid, and impatient kid. These songs, let me play a song underneath that for that, actually. Let me play... Yeah, let me play this for the background. A year ago, Vincent was a reserved, timid, and impatient kid. These songs record the changes of his mindset. I think you've heard some of them before. Don't you think this kid is absolutely amazing? He's only just turned 18, what the fuck? And he taught himself all of this. I'm truly so proud of my son. Not your son. I tremble with excitement every time you comment on his music. It's so good. I mean, it's a great song. Initially, I was going to complain about the sidechain here being extremely aggressive and fast, but no, that's the style. That's how you want it. Shut up, dude. Okay, bonk me. Bonk away. Bonk away. I'm not scared. I don't give a shit. All right. All right, one more. I mean, this is amazing. This song is great. There's nothing I want to, like, there's no complaints here. It's so good. Okay, yeah, okay. The snare. The snare. It needs to fuck a little harder. It needs to be, but still keep it organic. Keep it an acoustic snare. Don't replace it with a dubstep snare, please. Yeah, the drums are quiet here for this rock part. I just called it the rock part. What's up, Zex? First time chat. Yeah, exactly. The little triplet switch here, it's so beautiful, man. And these like multi-transient blip blops that come in here, it's so cute. What I noticed is Vincent doesn't do much filtering. Like whenever he chooses to showcase a certain synth sequence, there's never any like low pass or a high pass that's gonna like bring it in and out. And this is something that I kind of am missing for this one fucking synth that comes in right here for those 4 bars. These ones, I kind of want it to be like filtered in. It comes in out of nowhere a little bit. This Vincent fella. But what I'm most intrigued is about is the outro, probably, because like this brings in like to a whole new dimension what's happening here. Like, wait a minute, you just did this beautiful like anime kind of first back to school day one, discovering an outer space general that's whatever, and then all of a sudden you got this. I'm more intrigued about what happens after this. Very good. Very, very good stuff. My God. My God. Damn. I'm thankful to 101 for sending a Vincent track each time. This is such a journey. Tiny nitpicks here and there. But she'll tell you all about it. XXO. T. M. Yeah, DM me the EP. What the heck? Yes, please.
16 submissions remaining.
We got Xylokill with Glitchborn album. Track 4, Soul Rift. Important, please read description. I will.
Damn, Xylo, you made this?
Do you have that tag in there? This song was and is by far the most... Let me play the music. Wait. This song was and is by far the most challenging song in the album to mix. No matter what I do, I haven't been able to get the mix right for the past 2 months. The acoustic drums are played by me and live recorded. So is the violin, but played by my friend. The vocals took me 4 painful days to go because they're from a Middle Eastern contact library that only plays static notes. So I had to do a lot of careful pitch shiftings and melodyne tricks to achieve what is in the song right now. Even the sigh and breathing parts in the vocals are artificially added from a sample pack by Laurie Webb. Okay. Please tell me you use my tag. Dang it. Ready? See you, Ollie. Outro, important. All right. Cool. The sub starting the song is not the way to go. You don't want that fundamental. You don't want that from the very get-go. Like, it's just, no. Do a low-pass detuned saw wave in the same key. Nope, you don't want that sub there. No, just get rid of that. Nope. No sub, please. Detuned, low pass, saw wave. the amount of sub here and the amount of compression that you got with like a longer bit of release there, I'm guessing, on the limiter, causes the entire string section to fluctuate in volume so much that it's so jarring. Constantly, like throughout this whole thing. Yeah, it sucks. Because it's such a beautiful composition, but because of the limiting... That's so beautiful. And the way, yeah, dude, beautiful. Oh, see, you did the detune saw wave here. Why didn't you put it here? Yeah, that's what we need all over in the intro too. Yeah. Add more reverb to it. Never mind, maybe not. Not sure about this one sub note right before the resolved note. I'm not sure if A is the one to go right before the final one. But like lower D. And then E. I would do. Yeah. Because going from A to E, kind of weird. Choose, yeah. Instead of... That's what I would suggest. Yo, it's creepy! Yo, look, it's Tokyo Machine from the Tokyo Machine Band. How you doing? How you doing? We got Creepy in the chat. We just played on the TLT tour, a show. In Dallas? Was it Dallas? It was Dallas. Fuck yeah. Houston. Yeah, dude, this fucking kick drum. Like, oh, like, okay. If I can just say like a blanket statement here about this track, the drums need to be replaced basically 100% with different drums. First of all, the ones you chose here are extremely quiet. You're not letting that kick to punch through. There's no low end on that kick because of lack of sidechain, and it's like minus 3 dB, too quiet. It just kind of blends with everything. This kick is live recorded? This one? This is a... What? Oh, like a trigger, right? I mean, it's... This is not a mic'd up kick drum, is it? This kick sounds like one of those like dubstep kicks from 2015. But the snare, yeah, I can believe that you recorded the snare for sure. And what the snare needs is, first of all, room reverb. Second of all, more high end. And third of all, limiting to fuck. Like OTT, like 40%, 30%. It needs to be like... It's way too quiet. It needs to fuck. The transients of the snare also need to be like way more stronger as what's his face would say? Carnage. I played the drums in an accommodation center from Out University that has mics all over. The kick is live recorded. It only has an artificial transient. Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, there we go. Transfer, welcome. The low-end rumble here, too quiet. Yeah, a little bit too quiet. And that I can tell you recorded that. And again, more high-end, room reverb, and OTT at the end. Fucking just crush it. Because the transients, they need to fuck. Yeah, this snare, it was just so hidden. You can barely tell there's a snare in there. I don't know why you're going on a higher octave on the sub. I have no idea why you chose to do that. You have a perfectly low E that you could be using here. There's like, yeah, the drums need to be completely replaced in this drop. Also, the staccato, the 16th bass thingies, they need to be more snappy. They need a stronger transient as well on each one of those stabs. And yeah, like a sub that does like a pitch envelope for the first like 28 milliseconds of it, like from an octave higher or maybe even 2 octaves higher to the root octave, to the root note. Over like 30 milliseconds, so it's like so it does like a little zap from 2 octaves above. And yeah, that sub needs to be this, not this, and louder. Like fucking, I don't know, like at least 2.5 dB louder, saturated. If I may suggest my sample pack for the drums. Beautiful though. Dude, the composition is so cute though. The composition is so pretty. Very dramatic vibes, and I wouldn't change anything about the like actual like contact stuff. Drums though. To be replaced. And plus 3 to 4 dB on any drum transient, impact, body, sidechain. Bigger, please. What else was there? Oh, the sub, right. Oh, the sub, right. Oh, you don't see what I'm typing because the title is extremely long. No sub in the intro, please. Detuned, low passed, saws. This has big potential. Heart. Whoop. There it is. We got 15 submissions left. Let's take a quick peek break. Let's see what else we can play. We can play this. I need to just like let me take a sip. Let me take a sip of something. Intermission. Just for a sec. We got 15 submissions. We're 3 hours in. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you, Aura. Let's keep rolling for... Wait, what the fuck? We just had 15. Now we have 14? Did someone just leave? That's not nice. Let me play, Alright. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We get again, so all males... What? Okay, yeah, let's play that.
Away beats. Huh.
Oh, damn, okay. Whoa. Does this say Toki Toki Toki?
Peak alpha male performance. Do not come even inside your girlfriend. Let me come inside her instead. Away beats.
Okay. So, all right, let's check it out again. Where's the crash? The snare's too dim. By the way, do we have that person in the chat? Ejean Gray? Oh, it's Ejean Gray. What's up, dude?
Toki, 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 Toki.
Oh yeah, we need to click explicit contact warning for this particular stream. I forget that this is only an IRL thing. However, this should be way more applicable to these streams. Yeah, yeah, let me listen again.
Peak alpha male performance.
Yeah, snare too dim. Everything is kind of dim here. Maybe the least dim thing is probably the Reese itself. Yeah, needs to be way brighter. Toki, Toki, Toki. Yeah, this meme was poking fun at one drum and bass artist that was posting alpha male stuff on Instagram. I see. This is dope. This is dope. Yeah. Too dim. Toyo dim. Damn, dude. I need to fix this shit. Too dim. Where's the crash? Or some white noise impact on the start. Snare too dim. More than rest. I like the intro and outro too. Let me I mean, yeah, it goes without saying that it's like amazing drum selection. Send more. Pull it. Approve. Yikes. Whoa, Ever and Maxwell? Do we have Ever and Maxwell in the chat? What the hell? I just followed him on Instagram, I believe. Like, a couple days ago. Do we have him? Do we have Ever and Maxwell in the chat? I don't think we do. Because this was sent by TokiFan. Enviously waiting. Can I send can I request a song? Now, so submissions are closed. We had submissions open for the first like hour of the stream, and then once they're closed, it's, you know. And I'm gonna reopen them on the next stream, which is Monday in about 45 hours. So tune in then. Dude, why is my mic still picking up like feedback for, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna put it here now. So okay, there we go. Majestic Striker says, I was just listening to him a few minutes ago. Yeah, he has this one cool track, dude. Wanderlust? Is that the one actually? Let me play it. No, it's not this one. But Maxwell Everin. Which one is it? I'm scared to play. I don't want to get muted because if it's not this one, Tales of Retold. Tales of Retold. No. I heard something from him. It was really good. No Electra, this stuff? Might be this. Yeah, very promising artist. I like Maxwell. I like Everin Maxwell. Very cool. And I like the whole knighthood vibe of him. Yeah. Shaiko by Shmoo. By Whaley. So it's okay. The track is called Psycho or Wa071 by Walian, which is also by Shmoo, which is also by Trancer. I love that. This is great. Oh shit. Let's go. Okay, I see. Oh, that's the label. Got it. I'm sorry. Damn, there's a lot of comments, dude. Fuck. Look at that. I don't get that many comments. Walian. Damn.
Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come back. I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come back.
Is that Dyson?
I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come back. I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come back. I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come back. I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back when you fake like that. Head out of the game, I don't play that fact. Won't you let me go? No, you never come back. I'ma be the best that you never had.
One more. Asian Rick. Thank you. Why no reverb at the end? Like what? What? Like it. I know it's already out, so I can't really like give you pointers on what to fix about this track. But like, what was going through your head when you came up with this? What's the I'm just legitimately curious. What's the inspiration for this particular lead? Drowning hummingbird type lead. Because the track is in straight 8s and 16s, but this is a triplet lead, which okay. Sikoti Veseli. I don't even fucking... This is, I mean, people like it. Check it out. Someone says, go. GG. Massive thanks. Someone also said, cool there. There's a heart emoji. Someone said this. Oh, not, okay, so now you're back to straights rather than triplets. You know, I'm kind of missing here in this drop. Because the acid is a little bit high passed, like it's lacking a little bit of that stuff around 100, 150, 200. Yeah, I did not expect these comments to react like that. I thought, like, you know, from my perspective as a weirdo little chiptune dubstep electro complextro fella, it's I thought this would be like very original. Oh yeah, this part. It's weird that you did like 4 bars of just this squeal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's all very high passed. And it kind of, I guess it flew. People liked it. Normally I would just kind of go for maybe a little bit more low end there. Just too much high pass. But I mean, yeah, the drops themselves for techno, for what they are, solid. It's just what's bizarre is that you got an intro that sounds like this. And then you got a drop that sounds like this. Again, from the world I live in, like in the scene I'm in, yeah. The drop is supposed to be different from the intro, is what I'm trying to say. But this, I guess, in techno, this flies. And yeah, it is a solid track. After all, it is a solid track. The Ride, I like the Ride edition. And it's like smushed. You can't hear the transients, which is kind of the point, and it's really cool, like a little background layer. It's supposed to be raw, right? Which it is, and it works. Good filtering. Yeah, you definitely got good control over EQ, over loudness, gain staging, spatial stuff. You definitely know your shit, that's for sure. I mean, look at you. Look at you, Walian. Well, Walian is the label, right? SMU, right.
Let me go, no, you never come back. I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back.
I recognize this vocal, and I think this is from Dyson. I think this is the Dyson. I don't think it's a Kara vocal. It's a Dyson vocal. I'm pretty sure. I think so. Doesn't matter.
When you fake like that, head out of the game, I don't play that fact. But you never had.
Yeah, the crash. The crash is my little nitpick. It's so loud, and it's so just unfiltered, relentless, just fucking... Where I come from, that crash would have been a little bit sidechained. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. 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 Why not? It came out. It conquered. What else would you want? Heart emoji. However, I might not be too familiar with techno, it seems. The raw power of it trumps me. I feel trumped. That's good feedback. I'm professional. That type of side techno is all screeches now. Damn, I didn't know. Just a weird choice of a screech. Like, I would have distorted it way more. It would have been like just noise, like one of those 2017 trap beats with like just carnage, just that kind of stuff. Like just white noise almost, with a tonality to it that just glides. But this one, it sounded like a bird. You know what I mean? Nonetheless.
Spectrum.
With RX Melian, with 6 Squeet by RX Melian Prod. Let's check it out. What a sick snare. My God. Okay. Such a sick intro. Holy shit. Not a fan of this kick. It's a little clicky. Now, this bass lick, it sounded like it was time stretched with a weird algorithm, whereas you could have gone with the onset one that actually doesn't like cause these artifacts that are clearly audible here. It sounded like 16s, even though it was but there was a fourth 16th right there, because of the artifact. So tiny things like that, it's so easy. Like you have VSTs that will allow you to not have an artifact like this anymore. You can just literally, like, I forget the name of these VSTs. There's one that's literally free and it's like this amazing clang bass that's super lightweight, and you can do all sorts of really cool stuff with it without having to find like a bass lick and just, you know, drop it in and time stretch it. I'm lacking sub. Which key are we in? E. Like, listen, I'm gonna play the sub over it. See? Like, it's, yeah, we're lacking those 30 something, 40 hertz. Even though clearly you can see that there are there, but I think they're made mostly by a saw wave. Or just, nah, there is a sign, but it's just, it needs to be saturated, it needs to be louder. Maybe too short too, although because of the support bass having like a very staccato nature of it, or just rather chopped nature of it, maybe having them short on the sub side is okay. It's just, it needs to be louder and saturated, that's it. Yeah, like, I always say this, like, I've been playing shows for a decade, like, this doesn't work. Switching from 4 on the floor so quickly into dubstep and then back after 2 bars into 4 on the floor, nobody in the goddamn world is going to be able to follow that. Like, dedicate a whole section just for dubstep. Don't blend it in with 4 on the floor. It's completely 2 different worlds. You don't want to mix. So what I would suggest is, yeah, finish up the 16 bars of the 4 on the floor. Then do like a 4 bar buildup or an 8 bar buildup if you want. Drop it into the dubstep section, the drum step section at this point, because it's a pretty high BPM. And then go into this breakdown. Now, you had a thing here. On the very first kick, there's a tail of like a synth reverb there. We don't need that. There needs to be nothing like that. You just need a super distorted, saturated fucking growl. Something, just something super strong for the very first kick. of course, let the kick through. Because that pre-chop vocal is insanely good. That is insane. Like, I wish I had that. I wish I used that. I wish I had... I want that. I wish I made that vocal. That's so strong. Like, that's such a good, strong pre-drop vocal. See a Xylo kill. Thank you for the track. Is that a splice? What so good. Wait, what's the sub doing with the chroma stabs? Why is there like a... There's like... in the low end, but like the chroma stabs do a proper triplet sequence here. Why is there a legato growl instead of following the chroma stabs? Yeah, so that. Just make it parallel, always. And you need more saturation on this. You need to have, like, the sub and the low end, and, like, it needs to be just thickened to hell. Because this is just timid. Yeah, I loved the little melodic response here. But, I would follow up each one of these notes with a sub. Instead of a yeah, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you need to do it like an entire fucking yeah, each one of these stabs needs to be thickened like 7 OTTs. They need to fuck hard. Also, what I would suggest is layer each one of these with a quick little zap transient, like a like just. It's gonna add so much movement to it. Like, you're gonna remove all the issues from not having enough transient clickage from each one of these like complex stabs here, because you're gonna replace them with that one tiny little 40 millisecond zap that you're gonna overlay on each one of these. Highly recommended. Like, just have a zap like a. Yeah, solid. Solid. Super cool. Super solid. Just please don't go to dub and back to 4 on the floor. My God. Okay. No. Yeah, don't do that. And, you gotta thicken most of the growls and stabs throughout the drops. They need to fug. Great composition. Good choice of drums. Aside from that one kick in the build-up I mentioned. You're watching, so you should know. XOXO. Whew! Now that is what I call a successful session. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Oh no, I didn't want to stop the music. I wanted to. Yeah.
That's right. Everybody now. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Thank you. Make some noise to all the attendees. Make some noise to Red Devil for a big gift bag of subscribers. Make some noise to everybody in the club. Ishan Great with the gifted Soberonis. All right, yeah, cool. Yep, shut up. Guys, I'll see you on Monday, 44 hours from now, and we're gonna continue this. I'm probably gonna do something else. I'll think of something. It's gonna be fun. Trust me. Yep. Let's see who we can raid, which is something I always goddamn forget. We're gonna do a raid. Can you believe it? I always forget. This time I didn't. I always forget. This time I didn't. Oh, let's see who's this guy if he's funny. I always forget. This time I didn't. Oh, let's see who's this guy if he's funny. I always forget. This time I what? Oh, let's see who's this guy if he's funny. I always forget. This time I what? Oh, let's see who's this guy if he's funny. What? Oh, let's see who's this guy if he's funny. Okay, we're gonna raid Going Quantum. 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 There you go. Okay, we're gonna raid Going Quantum. Oh, I could have just typed in raid. Yo, Matt Riot. I could have just typed in raid. Raid. Yo, Matt Riot. Going Quantum. I love raids, dude. I love raids, dude. Okay, let's go. I love raids, dude. Raid! Okay, let's go. We're gonna raid Going Quantum, the OG, the Monstercat A&R, the John from another... I don't know, I don't have a joke for that. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. And stay in for the raid. Let's go. See you later. And I'm gonna play the outro right now. Shut up. Stop the music. God damn it.
1, 2, 3.
See ya.
Yo, Toki Crew, what the hell is up? Oh my god. Welcome in, everyone. Damn. Holy.